Students, see page number 9. I am reading this paragraph. Average income. So listen carefully. While averages are useful for comparison, so to compare different countries, the countries which are developed or which are not developed, so average income which is used, but they also hide disparities. Disparities means differences. While using averages means average income of a country, so we can compare, but these averages can hide the differences, disparities. How? Try to understand here. For example, let us consider two countries. For example, let us consider two countries. Now here two countries in this box, here two countries are given, country A and country B. So just listen carefully. You can read yourself also this one. Let us consider two countries, A and B, country A and country B. For the sake of simplicity, to make our answer easy and simple, or we can say that to understand clearly, we have assumed that they have only 5 citizens each. To understand how averages are used and how averages can hide disparities, so we have to consider here how many citizens are there in one country. Country A only 5, and in country B only 5. 5 citizens each. In country A 5 citizens, in country B 5 citizens. Based on data given in the table 1.2, calculate the average income for both the countries. Now after that, whatever the information or data given, so we can understand the average income here. Country A, first person, income 9,500. Second person 10,500. Third person 9,800. Fourth person 10,000. Fifth person 10,200. Now country B 500, 500, 500, 500. Now 48,000 rupees. Only one person he is earning. Now you can see here only one person is rich in country B and remaining 4 very poor. So students, will you be equally happy to live in both these countries? Are both equally developed? Perhaps some of us may like to live in country B if we are assured of being its 5th citizen. If you are asked, where do you want to live, in which country? So you will say that I want to live in country B and as a 5th citizens. who is earning 48,000 rupees per annum. But if it is a lottery system is there that decides our citizenships. Now here I am reading this paragraph. Try to understand. It is a lottery that decides our citizenship number, then perhaps most of us will prefer to live in country A. If there is a lottery system by chance, so you are not ready to live in country B because there are so many poor people. So you will prefer to live in country A. Even though both the countries have identical means same, not comparable, average income. If we add, so we can say that average income same, but we can see the disparity is also there, so many disparities according to the person. Country A is preferred because it has more equitable distribution. Equitable means fair distribution is there. 9,500, 10,500, 9,800, 10,000, 10,200. And country B, not fair. In this country, people are neither very rich nor extremely poor. In country country A, people, we can say the people are neither very rich or nor extremely poor, no rich, no poor. On other hand, most citizens in country B, now look at the country B, this section. Most citizens in the country B are poor and one person is extremely rich, fifth one. Hence, while average income is useful for comparison, it does not tell us how this income is distributed among people. Average income is used to compare different countries, to say that developed country or not a developed country. But income, how the income is distributed, equally or not, that is we can say these averages hide such type of disparities. Now here you can see this picture, country with no rich and no poor, and this here country with rich and poor. Now students, remaining part in next clip.